Trade union AMCU is questioning what it says is a lack of true economic freedom for workers. That's 14 years after the Marikana massacre. For more on this, SABC News Reporter Thabiso Moss has that details. Now, Thabiso, we're looking at the program. Perhaps you can take us through what is expected, including times, but the lessons that need to be learned from Marikana, the relationship between the state, labor and government alike. Tell us a little bit more about what's happening on your end as those commemorations ensue.
Good morning to you, Lizelle, and to our viewers at home. We are here at the 14th Marikana commemorative event here in the Northwest Province. As we anticipate later, the AMCU President Joseph Mathunja will address members who will start to gather here anytime from now as they are looking forward to that commemorative event. But let me bring to this conversation the Deputy President of AMCU, Thabiso Moss, just to give us, today's proceedings, what to expect and how does today's program look like. Thank you very much for joining us on SABC News this morning, Thabiso Moss. Firstly, just take us through today's program and proceedings. What is expected?
Yeah, we'll be starting with the laying of the wreath at scene 1 just behind us. That is the scene where the first shooting occurred. Then after that, we'll have the formal program. We have a lot of entertainments, the like of PDP, the Clarks is also there, and the AMCO Ingoma is also there. And then there will be the keynote address by the AMCO President, Comrade Joseph Mathunja. And it will be a very interesting day where we reflect on the 14 days, what we have achieved and what is still outstanding for us as workers. Yes.
And maybe you can just talk to us about that. Where are you in terms of, what you have achieved over the years since this Marikana massacre, this unfortunate incident 14 years ago?
Yeah, I think the first achievement was that for the first time employers took mine workers seriously. In the past, they were not even mentioned in the value chain, but now they know that we are part of the value chain and we should be fairly compensated. When you look at the basics of an ordinary mine worker now, which was 3,000 in 2012, we're sitting at 19,000, excluding benefits. We're not happy with that, but we're still pushing very hard. But when you look at the other conditions that we're fighting for, in particularly housing, we're still lagging behind. Since 2012, there hasn't been any houses. There's no housing strategy. There's absolutely nothing on the side of the employers. And evidence to that is the squatter camp that is growing day by day. Yeah.
And are there any talks to address such issues with the, affected parties in that regard to improve the issue of, this poor living conditions for workers?
We are addressing them every day, but the problem is we are let down by the MPRDA. Because remember, each and every company, when they apply for a mining license, they commit themselves. We'll build schools, we'll build roads, we'll build houses, and nothing happened. And that part is squarely on the government to force them to comply on those commitments, and they not. And we don't understand how do they renew their mining license when they haven't built any single house. There's no improvement at all. But we are pushing very hard, but we are let down by the very same government that we voted into power.
Thank you very much. That's AMCU Deputy President Thabiso Moss saying that they are let down by government that they've elected, especially in terms of improving this area of Marikana, talking about many squatters camps that are mushrooming around this area, that they still lacking in terms of housing as far as that matter is concerned. And the program will start by wreath laying, as Mr. Putuma has just alluded to that fact, and we're expecting AMCU members to start gathering here any moment from now.